Hey, you gotta talk.
Welcome back to the Metuchen High School podcast, the online radio voice of MHS. I'm Eddie Kalecki. Sorry for some technical issues we've been having. We're trying to fix them up. But anyway, the Bulldogs are playing their home opener for football against Arthur L. Johnson from Clark, New Jersey. Currently 4:48 left in the first quarter. No score, but a big play last time out by Elijah Irvin for Metuchen to get into scoring position on the opposite side of the field. It'll be first down and 10 from the Arthur L. Johnson 42 for the Dogs.
Jordan, keep rolling and throw.
Horanich is going to hand this one off to Rojas, who's going to run left. Nice block as Rojas, though, is going to get stopped right around the 40-yard line. A flag on the field. We'll see what the call is.
Yes, no, we'll see. Tell them to be quiet, though.
I think it's on 3.
So Metuchen coming in 0-1 after a loss to Bernards. 0-2 for Arthur L. Johnson, members of the Mid-State 38.
Let's go.
Right. Actually, it's Kyle second, which is the 31 on that tackle. Red. Penalty is on the defense.
It's a penalty on Arthur L. Johnson as they'll move up the chains, and Metuchen will have an opportunity. Metuchen had an opportunity offensively already after the star quarterback Joseph Greenbrush made a mistake and let a fumble happen as Metuchen took the ball, but they had a turnover on downs right after. Then Arthur L. Johnson had another fumble recovered but were forced to punt, and now Metuchen driving, and after the penalty have first down inside the 25-yard line. Metuchen lined up in the eye with 3 receivers out wide. Handoff up the middle to Irvin. Elijah Irvin is going to be stopped in the pile.
He just lunged forward. He just fell forward. Yeah, he just fell forward.
It's going to be a gain of 1, so it'll be second down and 9 from the 23-yard line. 3 minutes, 36 seconds on the clock here. Still no score in this one.
The outside line.
As the seniors, Horanich and Rojas have been strong, but Elijah Irvin making a name for himself as well. 3 receivers out there. That's Colin Qualls all the way out the near side right. As Horanich is going to roll out to the right side. He's looking towards the end zone, and it's going to be out of play, and it'll be third down. That ball was going for, we believe, Frederick Krebs. It went between Krebs and Qualls and out of bounds, and it'll be third down.
Center of the field is wide open.
Wide open. Center of the field's wide open. I would put Colin in. Colin runs those routes real well. Yep.
So it'll be third down and 9, 3:12 on the clock. It's a big play for Metuchen as they look to have a chance to score here as the first quarter dwindles towards its end.
Get his shoulders around the field. Yeah, you send calls to the middle of the field and get
First of 4 home games this season for the Metuchen Bulldogs.
That's safe down center field. He's going to be all the way over to the middle to the hash.
As a timeout has been called by Metuchen. Their first timeout, Johnson called one on the last possession, so each team still has 2 timeouts left here in the first half. We'll be back in a moment. First, let's get a word from our sponsors here on the Metuchen High School podcast.
Having trouble seeing the board in class? Do you need safety glasses for your school sport? If you answered yes to either of these questions, head over to Optique Unique, the eyeglass store at 406 Main Street in Metuchen. Optique Unique does it all. Not only do they offer eyewear for all ages, they also sell sport-specific safety glasses for kids and adults. Call them at 732-321-2020. That's 732-321-2020, or visit OptiqueUnique.com. Do you want to build character, build confidence, or even build yourself? All that and more can be accomplished at the Black Belt Institute at 23 New Street, right here in Metuchen. Students of all ages have been able to learn respect, discipline, fitness, and self-defense from their experienced instructors for over 20 years.
Welcome back here as Metuchen with a big play, third down and 9 on the 23-yard line. 3 receivers lined up here. It's Irvin in the backfield with Horanich. Coming in motion is Rojas, a jet sweep. He's going to go right. Rojas cutting upfield. He's going to be tripped up just short of the 20-yard line. Gain of about 2 or 3 yards, and it'll be 4th down and about 6.
Tackled by number 70, Gibber.
Middle of the field's open, dude.
4th down and 6.
It was Luke Giltner there for the tackle. 4th down and 6. Already a failed 4th down conversions attempt so far for Metuchen in this first quarter, but Horanic coming back out. It looks like they'll go for it here with 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Still no score.
9 quarters.
Lipinski, Krebs, the 2 receivers out to the left. Irvin in the backfield with Horanic. Horanic fakes the handoff, backs out, throws, and it's going to be short. Intended for Jaden Rojas, and it'll be the second failed 4th down attempt, but a flag on the field. There was a very late hit between an Arthur L. Johnson player and a Metuchen lineman that sent, I believe, Connor O'Leary to the ground, so we'll see what the flag was. It looked like Tom Bazzoco of Arthur L. Johnson and Connor O'Leary got tied up.
Personal foul on the Bulldogs.
It's going to be a flag on Metuchen, though.
So Metuchen turns the ball over on downs, and the Crusaders will get 15 yards of field position.
So a 15-yard penalty on Metuchen there. The game. They've been driving there at a big play. Fortunately, can't cash in. So 2:19 left in the first quarter. It'll be Arthur L. Johnson ball for their 3rd possession as Joseph Greenbush comes out. And it's been a bit of a struggle offensively for this team so far in Arthur L. Johnson. 2 of their first 3 possessions, 2 of their first 3 plays rather, have involved fumbles. 1 they lost, 1 they recovered.
Straight left.
First down, coming in motion is one man. It's going to be a handoff on a jet sweep going to the left side and out of bounds. Vito Galuzzo on the run, pushed out of bounds at about the 45-yard line.
Jesus Christ, Krebs!
Gain of 7, 2nd down and 3.
It's 2nd down and 3 here.
Yep.
Just about 2 minutes left in the quarter.
He resets himself. No, he reset himself. No.
Four receivers lined up here for Arthur L.
Straight
Johnson.
left. You're going to get...
Runner in motion. It's going to be another handoff. This time it's Parenti going to the right side. He gets a first down and more, tripped up around the Metuchen 45-yard line, but another flag on the field.
Will's got to get off. Yeah. Our linebackers got to get everything back funneled right to the middle of the field.
That is a Crusaders first down.
It's going to be a first down for the Crusaders, but we'll see what the call is.
Goes in motion when to a trips is always an hold.
Offensive holding there. First penalty of the game for Arthur L. Johnson. It'll be a 10-yard penalty, and they'll replay 2nd down and get pushed back a little as we have 2:06 to go in the first quarter. These 2 teams combined to give up 66 points last week, but no score right now. It's been a pretty evenly matched game so far. Some big plays and some blunders for both teams here in the first quarter. So 2nd down from the 40-yard line. It's going to be a fake jet sweep this time, and here goes Greenbush on the run. We talked about his running skills early on in the game. He gets close to the first down to about the 49-yard line. Third down and 2 at the 48-yard line. So 3rd down and 2. But Joseph Greenbush, we have seen before, he is a speedster, ran for 109 yards last week's game against Delaware Valley, as it's going to be a handoff up the middle and a first down and more right there. A first down right there from Sebastian Iakucevic, who's gotten a lot of playing time so far in this game, and they'll move the sticks with 1:05 to go in quarter number 1. So looks like they're getting things set here with the first down coming up. Arthur L. Johnson into Metuchen territory for the first time in this game. Another jet sweep, this time on the road. So makes the man miss, and he's going to get dropped at 40. Colin Walls there for the tackle. A flag on the field though, it looks like, and Walls a little slow to get up there after making the tackle, grabbing his neck a little, so we'll see if he stays in the game. It looks like he is. Another offensive holding, and Arthur L. Johnson really hurting themselves in this first quarter on a couple of opportunities. They've had 2 fumbles, one they lost, one they recovered, but lost 18 yards on. And now their second flag as they keep getting into Metuchen territory, but then backing themselves right back out of it with a holding, as we've now got 38 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. But the score is still no score between Metuchen and Arthur L. Johnson. Looks like 4 receivers lined up here for Arthur L. Johnson. A little bit of confusion, but they're getting things set. Will this be another jet sweep? No, it's going to be a fake to Iakuchevich, who makes a little hurdle of a tackled man and gets close to about the 46-yard line, as this might be it for the first quarter.
Up to about the 40, maybe the 49-yard line.
And that will end the first quarter. So after one, no score between Metuchen and Arthur L. Johnson, I'm Eddie Kalegi. This is the Metuchen High School Podcast, the online radio voice of MHS.
You might see a cowboy, a seam, and a seam hitch.
Having trouble seeing the board in class? Do you need safety glasses for your school sport? If you answered yes to either of these questions, head over to Optique Unique, the eyeglass store at 406 Main Street in Metuchen. Optique Unique does it all. Not only do they offer eyewear for all ages, they also sell sport-specific safety glasses for kids and adults. Call them at 732-321-2020. That's 732-321-2020, or visit OptiqueUnique.com. Do you want to build character, build confidence, or even build yourself? All that and more can be accomplished at the Black Belt Institute at 23 New Street, right here in Metuchen. Students of all ages have been able to learn respect, discipline, fitness, and self-defense from their experienced instructors for over 20 years. Whether you're an adult looking for stress reduction or know someone young who has interest in Taekwondo, the Black Belt Institute is the place to go. The Institute takes a fun approach at teaching the rules of self-defense, instilling in their students an I-can-do-it attitude. Interested in taking a class? Call them at 732-205-9797 or visit their website at blackbeltinst.com. All right, second quarter about to get underway as they flipped sides. Arthur L. Johnson's got the ball. Second down and 12. It's going to be a handoff up the middle and a few yards on the run. John Cocolo there up the middle, and it'll be third down and 7 here for Arthur L. Johnson.
Ball at the 43 yards already. Third down.
Ball is at the 43-yard line. So still no score in this game. This has been a very exciting defensive battle. The story, Joseph Greenbush, after his great game against Delaware Valley, struggling here for Arthur L. Johnson. Metuchen's had a couple opportunities, but also a couple of missed fourth down calls. As up the middle goes Greenbush, he's going to get hit hard by Rojas and then steamrolled by the Metuchen defense right near the first down marker. So this is going to be an interesting call. They might have to bring out the chain gang here to check on this one, as he was hit literally right there by Jaden Rojas and then backpedaled by a few other Metuchen defenders. So be sure to check out the Metuchen High School Podcast, a show about anything and everything in Metuchen High School. Eddie Kalegi and Josh Hyman talk about school sports, school news, and so much more. Check it out right here on our MHS Podcast YouTube channel or on the Metuchen High School website by looking at MHS Podcasts. It will be a first down after reviewing the spot. So first down at the Metuchen 39 for the Crusaders.
No motion is going to be a pass. If there's no motion,
Once again, that's Kulo. Kulo up the middle, makes the man miss, hurdles one, and he's going to get down near the first down marker again. We'll see if it's a first down. That was a great athletic play by John Kulo. Hurdled a man and got close to the first down. We'll see what the call is. I think just short is the nope, first down. Back-to-back first downs for Johnston as they move inside the 25-yard line now with 10:27 till halftime.
He's got to move over.
This one will be another handoff to Kokolo, but tripped up quickly there on a nice play
They're not even moving.
by Colin Qualls, who still continues to grab his neck a little, but he is staying in the game at the moment. As it'll be 2nd down and 5 right at the 20-yard line inside 10 minutes till halftime.
Ball at the 20-yard line.
A lot of running in this game as Greenbush has not done much with the arm, even though this is more of a running team. Another jet as a man in motion, and a jet sweep, but a good tackle right away by Elijah Irvin. Elijah Irvin makes a big stop there, and Elijah Irvin has been a big factor on this Metuchen team, offensively and defensively. This is what Coach Warnock had to say about him.
Elijah Irvin has been, a big improvement this year. He's definitely been coming along, and he was a lineman last year. So for him, now being in a skilled position, starting on both sides of the ball, we look to see a lot of exciting things from him this year. And, he saw a couple flashes.
Greenbush on the run. He's going to try to make Irvin miss. He does. He gets down inside the 10, makes another man miss, and drags them down near the 5-yard line. Those are those legs that we talked about on Joseph Greenbush, but a penalty on the play. He made some guys miss, and we were just talking about Elijah Irvin, a great tackler, couldn't make that play as the speedy Greenbush got around him.
Who wears a 9.5? You gotta ask for a 9.5.
Going to be another flag, though, on the play. A lot of penalties so far in this game. Penalties and defensive stops have been the story of this first half, as it's still no score between and Arthur L. Johnson here in the Bulldog home opener on a beautiful 70s, hovering towards 80 degrees. Great football here at MHS. As was a penalty for Arthur L. Johnson. It'll be for Arthur L. Johnson as Greenbush's nice run, making men miss, goes to waste. 3rd and 16 at the 31-yard line. Isaiah Kuchevich. He's going to go right to the backfield, set up right behind, as Greenbush is going to hand it up the middle to Kuchevich. Makes the man miss, but he's not getting to the first. Dragged down around the 22-yard line. Nonetheless, he'll be short, and it'll be interesting to see down. 4th down and about 4 here from the 21-yard line. It's going to be Greenbush on the run, but he's going to be stopped short.
Good job. Good job.
Nice defensive play there by Metuchen as they stopped Greenbush. He had nowhere to go, and it'll be Metuchen taking possession. Joshua Mateos was Metuchen will have the ball right here. 1st down from the 17-yard line. 3 receivers. Irvin in the backfield with her sweep. Not going to take it, though. It's going to be Irvin up the middle, and he's going to get about 3 yards. Gain of about yard line.
Just on the fucking bubble.
As it'll be 2nd and 7 from Metuchen. Minutes left here before halftime. No score. We've seen 3 times the team. 3 times they've had turnover. 1 for Arthur L. Johnson. Remember Metuchen win last season in overtime against Keyport, low-scoring game, and a big defensive game with starting to look like that. Down and 7, as Sonic is going to throw Krebs on the... Good defensive effort there from Sachowicz, who slowed up.
Get him the ball in space. Just throw it to him. Check
Third down 7. Haranic. Rojas gets away. That's a first down for Metuchen. By Rojas as he gets down to the 38-yard line. It's a Bulldog first down, and a nice third down pass by Haranic to who's a running back, but with Elijah Irvin playing towards that receiving running back role this year.
Ball down from the Metuchen 38-yard line, first down and 10.
So first down and minutes, 8 seconds to go in the first. Timeout's going to be called. Timeout. There's still one remaining. And during the timeout, we'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment here on the MHS Podcast, the online radio voice of the MHS Podcast. NJ.com, with premier full-service beauty salon.
But listen,
Having trouble?
don't fret it. The line is now.
You're doing a great job, buddy.
I've been messing up on this.
No, that's okay.
But it'll be first down at the 38 after Haranic found fellow senior Rojas. He has both Irvin and Rojas in the backfield. Lipinski and Krebs, the two receivers.
None of them block.
5 minutes, 50 seconds here in the first half.
Right.
Pushed back there, and it'll be first and 20. Just past halfway here in the second quarter. The interesting Jaden Rojas continuing been on the receiving end of things as Elijah Irvin is
Rolled up. Jesse was
First and 22.
doing a huge
Second down and 8.
Why you want to play face up?
second down and 8 now from the through a nice pass to Colin right side and free to go. A little three receivers in here, second down and 8. Ronich is going to hand it off to Irvin. Irvin's not going to get much. Third yard line and the home opener. Three receivers here, Irvin in the back. As Haranic fakes the handoff, throws running the left side. Down and more into Crusader territory. Jaden Rojas as he makes it. Yard line on a great play. A great screen pass as they really bit that fake on the fake. And Rojas was open and Rojas as a receiver. Down and 10 at the 49-yard line. Rojas and Irvin.
It's got to be off. Full start.
Pistol set here, and it's going to be Rojas. Chuck on him, and the game takes a stoppage now. Minutes to go in the first half.
I've never seen him go into a backtrack.
During the stoppage, we're going to switch to a new stream, so be sure to check it out. So in a couple minutes, we'll be back. Stay posted here on the MHS podcast. Sorry for the technical difficulties today. Trying to work with as Irvin